perfect example would be Christopher Reeves when he got hurt in that equestrian accident with the horse. He was actually using what they call the sip and puff system, and that is just sucking on a straw with just airflow that would control the chair forward, right, left, rear. That is considered a little bit older technology nowadays. The newer technologies would be what they have a head array system, which are sensors that are mounted, so if a child or an adult has this minimal movement, they're actually able to drive the chair with the use of their head.
Oh, right.
So every year something different comes up, and that's where our open house on April 15th is really going to show a lot of our case managers, physical therapists, occupational therapists, doctors, all the latest and greatest stuff that's out there. But may have an unstable gait due to their diagnoses. This is what they call a reverse K walker, and it's not your standard walker that grandma uses. This is a specific walker that helps the child ambulate safely at school, at home, within his environment. And these are specifically diagnoses driven. Okay. This style of walker here. And again, these are all lightweight. They're made to be portable, made to be easy to use out in the field in any environment, any terrain. We do a lot of custom walkers for gait instability, etc. These are all custom built and specified for clients or for children as well as adults to increase their mobility and to make them safe. Okay? And this will work in all aspects of their lives, going to school, day programs, at home, community functions, outings, family functions, etc. So this type of equipment is really considered high-end rehab. Okay? Mobile positioning devices, aka strollers. But these aren't your typical strollers. These are positioning device strollers for children that are very involved with cerebral palsy, muscular dystrophy, a whole range of different diagnoses. Something that makes it easy for mom and dad to easily fold, collapse, put into the vehicle. And they basically use these as a secondary mode of transportation. Okay. If little Johnny was using this to get to a doctor's office, doctor visit, family outing, he would more than likely, little Johnny possibly could be using this style of chair here. Has numerous custom positioning products, a special headrest for high tone. We have a custom molded seating system that'll actually capture his skeletal features as he's sitting down in the chair to keep him from listing over. These are pretty aggressive, and this is for a child that's very, very involved. But this particular child is still able to be functional within his community, be functional at school, interact with his kids, and be independent as far as driving the chair itself. So this is the type of high-end rehab that we do here as well. Right? So we are actually keeping them all mobile just as much as we can. Baby wheelchairs for our little pediatric population. These are specifically built for little Johnny. In this case, this would be for a little girl. We can tell because of the pink parts, obviously. But these are all custom built again. And we get them starting right about 2 years old on up. And 2-year-olds can actually start driving a power wheelchair if they have the cognitive skills, which a lot of times they do. Super Stand or Easy Stand from Evolve is a standard that's very unique, that the individual can actually prop themselves up by manipulating the handle. Go ahead, full strokes. And as they rise up into that prone position. So now he's functional, and if he's at home and he wants to be able to stand, he's able to maneuver this particular type. Benefits of standing are is just amazing with digestion and respiration. Decreasing unitary tract infections,
So you
that
took
kind of
his
stuff.
chair back?
It's fascinating.
Okay, so it's in shock.
See, oh my, that is just a miracle for a family or an individual.
That wants to be able to stand and do their activities of daily living. And that could be cooking a small meal, interacting with people, computer, school, whatever it may be. They're able to do this with this type of unit. Okay. Thank you, Jonathan.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Then they come right back out of it like that. They do a side lateral transfer, and they're off about their business. Pretty cool.
Very cool.
What we're going to show you here now is what they call a high-end rigid ultra lightweight wheelchair. Again, that's a high-end rigid ultra lightweight wheelchair. Chairs that are specifically built custom per measurements of the client, and these chairs are considered lightweight, portable, easy to self-propel for the end user. Sports chair, everyday chair, you can do all that with this type of rigid frame. This particular chair here is made in Wisconsin. They are US made. And if I can turn you around this way here, we'll show you a chair here which is designed by Sunrise Medical Quickie, which is our neighbor down the street, which we are very fortunate to have in our backyard. And they're almost like for like. These chairs again are for everyday use, sports use, and to regain independence. So type of chair like this, not everybody wants this type of chair, but you're going to have that specific individual that wants to have that freedom and wants to be able to go about their life with no restrictions and weight barriers on the chair itself. Before we do that, I'll show you one item that's pretty unique. This is a standard lightweight wheelchair, but you'll notice it has a different wheel design here. This particular chair is intended to be used as a power wheelchair, meaning you have a battery here and these wheels have built-in motors. So they're considered what they call a power assist wheelchair. So when the end user gets into the chair, they're using it for 3-4 hours. At the beginning of the day when they have that energy, as soon as they get tired, they can actually engage the motors on this chair, and as they propel it, the motors will carry them on and so forth. So that's just another little item that's come up recently, and we're going to have a showcase of these at our open house on April 15th. A resolution from the county of Fresno for his service in working with children is what really is rewarding. And you can see our placards up there. We're 15 years. I'm 16 this year.
Congratulations.
And all our, like I said, our key core of employees here at National Seating, we've all worked together 5 years plus.
It's good to have a team.
It is.
You know, people.
And when new clients come in and they see this, this is what sets us off from the other guys. They're looking at this thinking, hey, look, this group of people here have worked together 5 to 15, 16 years plus. And that gives them the confidence in us. They know that we're going to take care of whatever their needs are going to be.
Myra, can I help you?
Right. And when you're able to be a part of the team to create something or help build an item that's going to get them functional and back into the community, it's very rewarding. You know, that's basically what it is, to see that smile and see the tears on families' faces. That's what it's all about in this field. And I've been fortunate enough to be doing this 20 years plus now, and it just continues to go. And we learn every year, new products come out every year, so we have to stay on top of our registration certifications, and work with a lot of our therapists, occupational therapists, physical therapists, doctors, case managers, and inform them of what's out there. They're relying on us to show them and tell them what is out there, what meets the needs of a certain individual, and educating them is a big part of this process. And that's what I believe in.
Thank you so much,
You're
Tony.
welcome.
And I do mean thank you. It's like this, I'm looking at miracles being made here.
That's it. It's a good way of putting it.
Well,
And I do a lot of work with the veterans.
we do our obviously main focus is,
And I'm very proud of this here. This is a company called Key Mobility. And since I do a lot of work with the veterans, they actually sent me this as a thank you for doing business with them and helping out our vets. So we have the Marine Corps, the Army, the Air Force, Navy, Coast Guard, of course the Purple Hearts. So that is pretty cool.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Very proud of that.
Yes, and rightfully so.
Yep. So that's it in a nutshell.
they're here in California, I think within like 2 days.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Thank you.